Hey, welcome to another episode of Boss Up and Tea. This is Cindy.
Hi.
And we've got a special guest this week. We've got Miss Brittany with us.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Look.
Did we test this up?
We did.
It worked last time.
Oh,
There we go.
there you go. Hold on.
Okay. It's just a little loud.
Hold on.
We might need to pause.
Pause again.
Yes.
1 second. And we're back.
We had to do a quick mic change real quick. We didn't want to have the same problem as last time with Miss Brittany where we couldn't hear her. You could hear me, you could hear Tina, but you couldn't hear Brittany.
She's going to give up on this.
I
She's going
think
to be
it's
like,
just me.
It's just you?
I think so.
she's going to be like, I'm never coming back.
Me and technology?
Don't work.
Just don't mix.
I can finally hear you in my headphones though.
Yes.
Okay, so we know it's working then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as
Okay.
you can hear yourself and the others in the headphones, you're good. You're good.
Okay, I can hear myself.
All right.
Okay.
So
We're
now
back.
we can get our lives together here. Miss Tina provided some mimosas for us today.
Yes.
Thank you. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Cowboys Day. Today is the first preseason game.
It's Cowboy season. It's
Yes,
officially Cowboy
it's
season.
officially football season. Tina and I are both in our Cowboys gear. Miss Brittany's got her tatas out. No, you look cute.
She's like, I can't
you look
help
cute.
it.
You look cute.
I was watching TV with Alex and his friend last night. We were watching a movie, and then I look up and there's football on the TV, and I'm like, what the hell? When did this happen?
When did
How
football? How is it August already?
I was like, wait, whoa. We're in football season?
Yes.
Preseason.
Now the weather needs to cooperate. Like,
It needs to cool off.
Yes.
Yes, but I literally looked at the weather on the way here. 100-degree temperatures all week long.
I know.
All week long. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. But so how was y'all's weeks, ladies? Y'all have good weeks?
Great week.
Great week.
Great week.
I don't know what I did this week.
Well,
I mean, yeah, it was a great week. I guess nothing bad happened. Nothing amazing happened. Like it was a week.
I guess I kind of kicked off my tamale season.
Oh yeah,
I made
my
tamales.
gosh. Yes.
Don't come at me, Brittany. Don't come at me. I didn't bring any today. I'm sorry. I'm making more meat. I did a rough run last week. I did one batch of pork, one batch of chicken, and they were gone like
Girl.
quick.
They
Yeah,
were
I
nice.
can imagine.
Yeah, they were gone so fast. But
Okay, so my order, my order.
burn your butthole hot.
Yes.
Yes.
It needs to fight going in and fight coming
Fight
out.
coming out also.
Yes.
I know how
Look,
Alex
if
likes
it's not fighting coming out, he don't like it.
I know. And, I really tried to get some done and bring them. But, the meat takes forever to
Life.
cook and life and, yeah. So, but I'm sorry. I will have some for you next time.
Okay.
Because I know Alex likes them hot.
Oh, I made a seafood boil last night.
Uh-huh.
And his friend is super white. Like Missouri white.
He said Missouri.
Missouri.
And so I toned down the heat.
Uh-huh.
Because, he
Ooh,
likes
Alex was
spicy.
upset.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He tasted it and he was like, why is it not spicy? And I was like, it is. And his friend is like, I was
That
like,
was-
obviously
that's
there's
my
some
sister.
kind of spice.
That's my sister. My sister's the same way. She doesn't like my chicken. Well, she likes my chicken tamales, but because they have a little bit of spice, I have to take the jalapeno out. And I put the jalapeno in more for flavor, not for heat. For her, it's all heat.
Speaking of jalapenos, did you know that they are genetically modifying jalapenos to not have heat?
Okay, is that why they haven't been hot?
Yes, because
I have changed to serranos because serranos are
Yes.
spicier.
So they're being genetically modified to not have heat because don't like heat.
Can we not?
Yeah, just like they're changing the salsas in Mexico City.
What?
because Americans are moving to Mexico City, complaining about the salsa. So now they're not spicy anymore.
So I am on that TikTok where everybody's moving to Mexico and talking about how, because a lot of people work remotely now, so they're moving to Mexico, working remotely still, but living cheaper because of the economy.
And do you see how Americans are being upset because the Mexican president is like, we're going to deport all the Americans who aren't here. It's like, when the tables turn.
Right. Yeah. Everybody can go to Mexico. Wait. Not anymore. Oh, my goodness.
We're actually planning on getting our citizenships because with the new law that was passed in Mexico, if you have any parent, grandparent, or great-grandparent that was born in Mexico or has their Mexican citizenship, it's now a hereditary citizenship. So whether
so you can get dual citizenship?
Yes. So like say for example,
I'm
my
in
mother-in-law,
line first thing in the morning.
She's a permanent resident here.
But
she is still a Mexican citizen. So now before you had to go take birth certificates, apply for citizenship, you had to, it was this whole process. Well, now there's no application. It's a right that any descendant.
So they just have to give it to you right then and there.
Yep. Any descendant qualifies for a Mexican citizenship. So now my husband qualifies. My kids qualify.
That's amazing.
Their kids will
But
qualify.
how far back does it go? Because, girl,
as far back as you can prove.
Really? I don't know, because my family's been here for a long time.
As far back as... So if your great-grandparents were Mexican citizens and you have birth certificates stating, okay, these are your parents, these were your parents' parents, these were their parents' parents, and their parents were the Mexican citizens, you can get your citizenship.
Hey, we're getting our citizenship.
Yep.
What else so far? Is that so far away now?
No, you sound fine. I hear you. You good?
Somebody said F that. That's absurd. Why?
So,
What's absurd?
Well,
that's your great-grandparents.
Well, duh. I know that.
Well, my dad's parents were from Mexico, so that's all I need.
I have no parents from Mexico. I'm native, so. Dang.
And then my great-grandparents parents were from Mexico, so I'm in there. Sign me up. I'll be there.
Look, one of my biological parents is from Mexico. Which
that's all that matters.
I don't know who it is.
Well, you better find out. Like, you can trace my blood somehow. I'm there.
Ancestry. Find it.
Right? There you go.
That's crazy.
Find it.
Hey, I did my, not the Ancestry DNA, but I did the My Heritage. And it traces me back to Mexico. I'm like, here, there's my proof.
I've been wanting to do that. I just haven't done it.
It's awesome. I'm like 90% Mexican. 90% there's like a little bit of Asian in there and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but other than that.
But you know, they say most Mexicanos are they have some Asian in them.
Yeah, I believe it.
You can see it in their eyes.
It's like all from Tamaulipas and the Aztecs and all that. I was like, I love this. This is amazing. Y'all can't take that from me.
Right?
It's already there. It's in paper. You can't take it from me.
It's so funny because my grandfather's native, and so obviously my mom is too, versus her mom were from New Mexico like generations back, before New Mexico was even a state.
Yeah.
But she did an ancestry, and she has DNA from like Guatemala. She has DNA from like southern.
I thought that's what I was going to have. I was like, I'm going to have some type of like Puerto Rican, Dominican, Black, African, something to me. Nope.
I think mine's going to be more European.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I had like 2% European.
We should all take one and then come back and read our
comparisons.
Okay,
y'all get on it.
To talk about that. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, y'all get on it because I already did mine. So, wait. In my heritage one, it's pretty cheap. It's cheap compared to my ancestry DNA because those are like 100 and something, and I think I paid like $60 for mine.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. So I was like, cool, that's good enough for me. I mean, of course, you can buy higher packages if you want like this and that and pictures and connect your whole family tree. And I'm like, I don't want to care about all that. I care about myself. I care about nobody else. Unless I can get paid from it. No, I'm good.
Well, what if you have like famous?
Well, if they're famous, find me. But if you're not, don't find me.
If You're gonna put me on.
Right. So if you can't benefit me, just stay over there. You're good.
Right. Okay, so I saw this TikTok, and it's kind of like a movie that we've seen in the past, but I don't know if it was set up or not. Like, you never really know anymore if TikToks are setups or whatnot, and it very may well have been, but it did bring up a good topic for us to discuss. So this guy walks up to, and in our TikTok video, I will bring in the video so that we can play the video and then discuss. Guy comes in and he approaches a couple in the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
And says, can I spend the night with your wife for, I think it was, or can I have your wife for the night for $10,000?
Uh-huh.
And the husband and the wife, they kind of look at each other and they're like, no. The lady's like, fuck off. Like, she was like, no, fuck that. And the husband's kind of like, he's like,
hold on, let's think about this.
He's hesitant.
He said, pause.
Yeah, he says, hold on. And then they're both like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. Then the guy, and the guy shows him the money.
Yeah, he's like, it's real money.
Yeah, he's like, count it, and the guy's like, no, I can't do that. So he hands him back the money. Then the guy goes, what about for $110,000? He was like, here's the 100, and then obviously the 10. He was like, you can count it. Here it is. He opens up the briefcase, shows it to him. Then the husband is like, wait a minute, that's a lot of money. He said, and he looks at the wife and then he asks the guy, he's like, well, like, what are you expecting? He goes, well, sexual favors are not required, but they're
they're expected.
Yeah, they're expected. And the wife is like, she's still like, no, you guys are setting me up
for $110,000, babe.
Right?
For one night? I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm taking one for the team.
So have y'all seen that movie? This is an older movie.
Sign
it's
me
with
up.
Demi Moore and I think Woody Harrelson. It's an old movie where it's the same thing, but it was $1 million.
Uh-huh.
The guy, it was a rich guy. He saw the wife. It was in a casino. He saw the wife and was like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. I would like to spend one night with her for $1 million. Well, they agreed to it. They're like, do you know what we could do with $1 million? Like, we could pay off our house. We could do this, we could do that. So they're like, it's one night. Let's do it. Well, the guy ends up like sweeping her off her feet in one night. And she sees like all the money that he has, what he could give her. And then he's like all like, just sweeping her off her feet, and it causes so many problems for them in their marriage. I think they end up divorced. It's been such a long time since I've seen this movie. I don't even remember what it's called.
So I would feel like this. If you have that much money to give for one night, you obviously have money, right? So I would be like, okay, we're going to do this. Find a doctor to show up to this hotel room, and it's not going to be a regular room. I want like a suite, a penthouse, something. Find this doctor to show up, and we're both gonna get tested. That way we can know we're both safe, and we're still using protection. But you said sexual favors are not required; they're expected. So I can do as much as I want, and we're gonna sign an agreement and a contract. After this is like you never existed, I never existed, and we're moving on with our lives.
So my question then for you both is, what amount? So would you have done it for the 10,000?
No.
I'll go and dance for you for 10,000. If you want me to go dance with you,
required but expected for $10,000, I'll do it because they're not required.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting none for $10,000.
I'll go hang out with you. I'll go dance, and as long as you can just watch and not touch and nothing else, okay, cool.
But $100,000?
Oh yeah, 100,000. I'm doing it.
Take me out of debt.
No.
What about 50,000?
Mhm.
Yes,
I do it.
I would.
See, I'm
That
opposite.
would still
I don't
take me
think
out of
there's
like the majority of my debt.
I don't think I could do it.
I mean, I can't make 50,000 today.
I don't know. I don't know this person. I don't know. Maybe
Girl,
I'm just
take a shot and forget it.
I just feel like
that's
there
why
would
I'm
be
like, there's gotta be a contract. There's gotta be rules. Let me lay down some of my rules.
I just feel like it would cause too many problems in my relationship. later, maybe not it's gonna be great, we're gonna be out of debt, we're gonna have, nice house, whatever, but later it's gonna cause problems.
Let's see what Alex says. I'm gonna ask him
what he would do.
50,000.
Okay, well,
Don't
mine
laugh
said
at his
yes
name,
already
okay?
at the 100,000.
Really?
He said yep. Okay, so what it cause problems where you would want to later on have, basically this is like a hall pass situation
for one night,
so
but
then,
you get paid.
would you want a hall pass later on down the road?
Okay, that's the good question. Would you allow your man, opposite wise, to do that?
For
gotta be
$100,000?
Yes.
She can have him. Okay, so the question is, if a man came up to you and offered you $10,000 to have a night with me, what would you say?
Put him right here so we can.
If a man came up to you and offered $10,000 to have a night with me, what would you say?
He's thinking.
I swear, if this man. Okay, what about 50,000?
They said yeah, 50,000.
Okay, and what about 100,000?
Well, if he already said 50,000, yes, 100,000.
And there'd be sexual favors in that 100,000.
Well, see,
that's
that's where
what
I came in, and I was like, okay, if he has that much money, then you have that much money to call an on-call doctor and get us both tested right then and there. And what if they came out clean?
So if he's clean, you'll sell me for 100,000?
You'll sell me
for one night.
Yes? No? Hello? No?
He said no.
Not even
I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, I'm telling him, so.
She's like,
She can have him for a night.
look, man, we got bills to
Look,
pay.
she can have him for a night.
We got
For
kids to
100,000?
put through college. Like, that'll be a start, something. So, yeah. This is what happens when you live in America. You got so much debt, you're willing to do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
There was some guy and some girl, and she was like, oh, she was like, oh, do something strange for some change.
Speaking of, that was one of my things that my next one that I was going to do. Since we're on the topic of money and what we're willing to do for money, I don't know if y'all follow this chick on TikTok. Her name is Sammy. And Sammy, she I don't know if she's real, but if she's not, she be coming up with some good stories because her TikToks are something else. So apparently she will go and cut lawns for topless. She'll go clean houses topless.
Yeah.
She does all kinds of stuff topless. That's
I'm
her
ugly
thing.
when I clean. So I get red and
So,
sweaty.
Girl
She's-
makes bank.
She
Really?
makes a lot of
Yes.
money, which kind of leads me because she talks about how much money she has a security guard that she takes with her, and she gives him a big cut. He gets paid a lot for just going and sitting in the car. Well, the video she uploaded recently, and I was like, oh, this I gotta talk. She said some guy asked her to take a shit on him for $20,000.
Absolutely not. See?
No.
Wait, you guys would sleep with somebody else?
Not for 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No.
Not for 20. No.
I said I would dance for 10K.
Okay, dance.
No, not for 20.
But he wanted her to take a big old crap on him for $20K, and she was like, I don't know if I can do that. I just don't know, and I'm like,
Well, I mean, I guess the upside to that, she ain't got to fly to Dubai for that. You know, that's why these girls go to Dubai, right?
Really?
They go to Dubai, go crap on all these rich oil.
I'm gonna throw up.
that's nasty.
That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the fetish
Hold
in
on.
that?
I did a celebrity's nails that moved to Dubai, and she did certain things in Dubai for money. Because I asked her, me and this other girl straight out asked her, we were like, So this is the rumor.
Uh-huh.
She was like, well, that's what girls
She
do out there.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I could do that.
I definitely couldn't. No.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I can make it come out. It'll be a whole mind thing. I can't do it. I can't do it.
No. No, that's a no.
That's a no.
Yeah.
I think I have a hard line no matter what, even with my own husband at bodily fluids.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Well, I think because at least like in my relationship, like there's got to be some sort of mystery still. Like I don't need to know all your business.
Oh, I was like, mystery what? Like, you're curious about doing it?
No,
Okay,
no.
gotcha.
No.
Sorry.
Like I don't need to know all your business. Even when I had the boys, like he wasn't down there. He was like, I'm gonna stay up here next to you, up by your head. I don't need to be seeing all of that. And I'm like, I agree. I agree. There's got to be some sort of mystery. In
Well,
the
mine was
relationship.
different. Mine got cut up out of me, so he seen my guts on top of me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, that mystery's gone, Tina. So, you know what you look like from the inside.
Inside, literally.
Yes.
He's seen my guts.
No, I can't even like change my tampon in front of my husband. Like,
Oh no.
It's like there's just certain things that I can't do.
No, me neither. Mm-mm.
Like, and it's so good because like even as a mom, you don't get any privacy
At all.
But he made sure that when our kids were small, if I was in that restroom, they were not.
Yeah.
Whether I was showering, using the toilet, whatever, he was always like, nope, mom's in the restroom. Stay out there.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
So I've always had like my sense of privacy, and I ain't giving that up for nobody. I tell him all the time, I only share a bed with you because I have to. If I didn't have to, look, I need to feel him next to me or else I can't sleep. So
You've gotten used to him there too. After how many years?
oh,
She said, ooh.
14. Yeah, 14
Wow.
years.
Yeah. Long
Yeah.
time.
No.
I know.
That's why she's so willing to give him up for a night. She's like, take him for a night. Take him.
Just for a night, but I need to be right there. I won't be far. I'll be right here.
I'll be like, Christian, you're doing great, sweetie.
Instead of the momager, you're the
You got
wifager.
this.
Exactly.
You can do it. Don't tap out. We're almost there. We're almost at 10K.
Only a little more to go.
Oh, that's funny.
Knowing him, he hates like pain. Like he's so sensitive. He would probably get stuck with someone who likes like BDSM and like wants to poke.
Let
him.
me tie you up and pull out the
50 Shades
whip.
type
Yeah.
stuff.
Like I hate you.
He'll be like, I can't even get it up.
This lady's
babe,
beating
just think
me.
about me.
He has a sensitivity on his eyes, so like anything sharp that gets near his eye, it just like gives him like really bad pain. Doesn't have to touch him. Just
So
looking at
he
it
couldn't be
hurts
a female
so
getting
no.
lashes done.
No.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm. He can't even wear contacts because his finger needs to go near his eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, poor guy, he would not survive.
He wouldn't survive as a woman.
He wouldn't at all.
Well, a lot of women have higher pain thresholds, or I mean, getting your lashes though, that's not painful. It's just
No, but the thought of like
the tweezers next
touching
to
your
his
Yeah.
eyes.
Mhm.
And,
But I think we have a higher threshold of pain because we got to push
a whole child out.
heads
A whole
out our
human.
days.
mm-hmm.
Like,
And being pregnant is painful. Just being pregnant. Yeah, I know.
mm-mm.
That's why
Couldn't
we're
pay me to have another one.
oh, me neither. Mm-mm. Done.
No more. Fuck them kids.
Girl, no.
Right.
Here.
Cheers to that! No more kids.
Mm-mm.
I think all three of us are on the same page when it comes to that. No more.
I love
kids.
my babies to death, but I don't want no more.
Nope. We're all done. All done here.
Nope. Mm-mm. I told Alex, if you want more kids, you better go find yourself a baby mama. The factory.
Speaking of, Dalen has been asking for a baby sister this whole week. That's what's been going on this last week.
He's already got a baby
He
sister.
wants another baby sister.
Oh, no.
I said, you better go talk to your dad about that because you ain't getting one out of me, homeboy. Yeah. And I was like, why? He was like, I want another baby sister. I said, well, I can't help you, sir. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, can you imagine 2 Illies? He was like, we'll just get rid of her and get another one. I was like, absolutely not. I was like, no.
You know, maybe it's something like on YouTube or something, because the boys a couple of weeks ago were like, Mom, we want a baby sister. And I was like, what do you mean you want a baby sister? And they were like, yeah, you should have another baby. And I was like, for one, no.
Oh my
and
gosh.
2, no. And 3, why? And they were like, well, we just want a sister. And so I told Levi, because, you know, Levi's he's my mama's boy. And I was like, you know, that means you're not going to be the baby no more, right? And he was like, oh. And Liam goes, it's okay, Levi, we want a sister. And he was like,
he's like,
maybe
we
not.
want a sister.
No.
Yeah.
He was like, oh.
If my boys came and told me they want, oh no. But speaking of, it's a girl, if y'all have not heard.
Oh, yeah.
Gypsy Rose,
yes.
she's having
baby
a girl.
Dee Dee.
Yes.
Let's just hope history don't repeat itself.
Well, maybe. We might need history to repeat itself. Gypsy needs somebody to give her
something.
Yes, because Lord knows ain't nobody else. I saw that though. I was like, I knew it was going to be a girl though. I just had this gut feeling that it was going to be a girl. And then I sent Tina a text message yesterday, and I'm sure I got her blood boiling yesterday. The Alexi Treviso case or trial has been canceled because the all the evidence had to be thrown out. And we had talked about this, was it last week that we talked about it? That it was a possibility of everything being thrown out. And that's exactly what happened. All the evidence was thrown out.
Did you see why?
It's because of HIPAA law violations and her Miranda rights were not given to her. So none of the confession or statement she gave at the hospital can be used as evidence. And that everything that was evidence was at the hospital.
Have you guys seen the videos from the 10th woman?
No. What's that?
Okay. I suggest. So, she read the documents, whatever. So, her take on it is they gave her certain medications that were not supposed to go together, which caused psychosis. So.
Absolutely
not.
Are
you kidding me?
So, what they're saying is that for one, the nurses already knew she was pregnant and didn't tell her or confirm it with her before they gave her these medications. They gave her these medications that interact with each other and cause you to have mental episodes. So what they're saying is she might not have been in her right mind due to negligence of the hospital.
No, because she knew she was pregnant before she got there and she lied and said she was a virgin.
I'm pretty sure she did. But either way, if it's true that they gave her those medications and she was not in her right mind,
she might not have thrown the baby in the trash.
Yes, it falls on the hospital and not on her because they didn't provide her with the correct
medical care
right away and with the right medical care, because the nurses knew and the doctors knew that these medicines, they interact with each other.
So what's her excuse for going on about life? I don't care. I don't like it. Nope. So what's her excuse about going on about life like nothing ever happened, like she never threw her baby in the trash?
It's New Mexico. Girl.
I
know. No, but that, if you haven't gone back and watched her videos, it's the 10th woman.
I'm going to have to go see that.
And just the way she explains things, it gives you a different
perspective
of what happened that night. Because even when they found the baby in the trash, nobody, not one single healthcare worker thought, let me pull this baby out and see if they're thinking, if the baby's breathing. Not one single person did. And that's why her lawyer turned around and sued the hospital.
Wow.
Because of, for one, the medication, and two, nobody checked on the baby. Nobody thought, hey, let me pull this infant out
Yeah.
and try to save
Now,
its
see,
life.
that
Instead,
part of
they
it
just kept
does-
looking and looking.
Yeah.
Multiple people came in and looked at that child and left it there.
I agree too, because if I seen a baby, like, I'm gonna panic
picking it
and
up.
hurry up and get the baby out and check the baby. I don't care if the baby's been there for 2 hours. How am I supposed to know how long the baby's been there?
How many women looked at it and didn't have not one female instinct to pick up that child and check to see if it's breathing?
Yeah.
Not one?
Yeah.
Like, I just think that there's so many different factors that went into that night because
It was like the perfect storm.
yes. And I don't think she's innocent at all because I seen cheerleading pictures of her and homegirl was clearly very pregnant. For her mom not to know.
Oh yeah.
I swear my mom knew the moment I conceived. The moment I conceived, she was like, we need to get you on prenatals. And I was 17 and I was like, Mom, you're crazy. Like, why are you wishing this on me? 3 weeks later, I took a test and I was pregnant. And for 3 weeks, she was on me. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. And I was like, no. So you can't tell me that her mom, who apparently was super strict, was a helicopter mom, didn't notice that your daughter's belly is huge.
Yeah.
You didn't notice any hormonal changes in her. You didn't notice anything.
Oh, the mom knew. The mom
She
knew.
knew.
Mm-hmm.
They knew. They knew. So I just think there's so many different factors that went into that night that it's just the only one who lost was that baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Due to the Alexi messing up, the mom, the healthcare workers, everyone failed that child.
Oh, yeah. 100. Well, everybody failed the baby, and honestly, if we're telling the truth, everybody failed Alexi too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, not that I give her, like, I'm like Tina, like, I don't give her any slack. I feel like she should be held responsible, but at the same time,
she's a minor.
She's a minor.
Her mom.
Yeah, I agree. Her mom failed her too.
I'm very much she was a child, and if anybody has any fault, it's her mom.
Oh yeah.
It's her mom. Because her mom failed her. Her mom should have raised her differently, should have paid more attention, should have been more, I guess, accepting of different things so her daughter could feel comfortable
to talk to her mom.
Talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everybody failed in that situation.
100%.
I'm just angry at the whole situation.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree. It was a crap situation.
Period.
All the way around, it was a crap situation.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
All right. Well, I have more TikToks, but I don't know where I don't know what they are. I have to look them up.
She's like, I don't remember what they are.
Oh wait, there was one that I saw, and y'all may have seen it. This lady is yelling at, or it's a confrontation between this lady and this guy in a Mexican restaurant, and she's yelling at him about, I guess they had a baby and the baby was being too loud during dinner.
Yes, I seen that.
And the cops get called and everything, and he's like, he's like, if y'all don't settle down, y'all can go home, get your food, go home, and nobody will get arrested. But she was yelling because the family had a baby that was yelling or screaming, and she was like that they're too loud and that they needed to basically shut the baby up, and he's like, she's like, well, I didn't have that issue with my kids, and she was like, I went to the bathroom earlier and I didn't have any, I could hear the baby crying from the bathroom. And he's like, we're at a Mexican restaurant, like, and y'all they're always loud no matter what.
Loud.
They got the music.
Yeah.
There's people drinking. I mean,
she got arrested, right?
Yes, she got arrested because they told everybody, get your food, go home, and everybody can go home.
Yeah.
He was like, if we continue on, people are going to jail. Mm-hmm. And then she leans in and calls somebody a whore or something and flips him off, and the cop's like, nope, let's go.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah. People who feel entitled.
So we went to Gallegos last night,
Mm-hmm.
and they were having this big old back to school event where they were. So there was a lot of people. But first of all, I'm aware of my surroundings, right? Illy was okay for the maybe first 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wanted to get up. She didn't want to sit down in the high chair anymore. She didn't want to sit next to me. So we asked our waiter, we're like, can we go sit outside on the patio? Because there was nobody outside on the patio. And he's like, yeah. And we took it upon ourselves to go sit outside. It was shaded. They had like a fan. Nobody was there. And I let her run around the patio because I don't want her running back and forth in the restaurant. But like you said, it's loud there. They have mariachis there. And
Wait, he put ice in y'all.
because I got, you want ice?
I don't know.
She's like, wait a
Come
minute.
in with a towel next time.
Tina's husband's hooking us up. He went and got us a refill on mimosa.
She was like, wait, hold on. But yeah, it's just like, read your environment. You're not at a 5-star steak restaurant where everybody's like using their inside voice and quiet. Like, what the fuck are you complaining for?
Well, it's the same thing that happened in Mexico with that white couple from
Oh,
US
yeah.
that bought a condo next to a loud, live Mexican restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and then complained and tried to get them shut down.
Yeah.
You
Like,
can't do that.
why would
She
you?
was really trying.
Why would you move to a country full of culture, full of music, full of love and togetherness, and then
Mhm.
complain because it's full of culture?
Yeah.
Like, go home.
You should
Go
have.
home.
Go back to where you came from. Isn't that what they say?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Did you guys see that one TikTok about the judge that got fired from, I think it was like upstate New York because they had a graduation party. She was a guest at a party. It was a graduation party and thank you. And it was an open invite. So there was so many people while 4 black teenagers got invited to this party.
Mm-hmm.
And when they showed up, these white people just went off on them. They started fighting with them. They threw their cell phones, their keys, everything into a ditch and were like, you need to leave, you need to leave, you need to leave. So they all call the cops. So the cops are sitting there like, hey, give these teenagers back their keys and they can leave. Like, they're
Yeah.
like, no, you guys need to tow their cars. And the cops are like, their cars
Right.
are legally parked on a public street. We can't tow them.
Oh,
if they're legally
that irritates
parked.
me when people say
Then
that.
she was like, well, I'm a judge. And like trying to assert herself as a judge. She even whispered to one of the cops, we called you guys because we thought you would help us. And the cop goes, help you? He goes, if we arrest these teenagers by Monday, we will be in front of you for violating their civil rights. And she goes, don't worry, but I got you.
What?
So
Oh.
then, she's just trying to get these cops to arrest these 4 kids. And they keep, the cops, surprisingly and thankfully, the cops are like, hey, like, we can't do this. They're not doing anything. He goes, if anything, we should be ticketing every single adult at this party for serving minors.
Right.
He was like, be happy that we're not shutting y'all down for
Mhm.
serving minors. And then one of the kids was like, we'll just come back in the morning and look for the keys. And the judge goes, if you come back here, I will shoot you.
What?
So then the cop is like, this is not Texas. You cannot
This
shoot
is not
someone
Texas.
for trespassing. And give them their keys. And then they won't have to come back in the morning.
Right.
And the judge goes, well, if I find the keys, I'm flushing them down the toilet.
What? Oh my gosh.
So then all of this, it got brought to light. All of the body cam footage came up. So instead of this judge being, you know what, I was drunk. I didn't mean it. I had too much to drink. She said, no, I was sober. And I have PTSD from an incident that happened in 1990. And it causes me to be racist.
What the hell?
So her superiors fired
How
her
are you a
because they were
judge?
like, okay, you have PTSD that induces racism. Well, there's no cure for that. And we don't know when your next bout of racism
Yeah.
is going to appear. So you're not fit to be a judge anymore.
Yeah.
So
How are you going to be
now-
a racist judge? You can't be a judge and be racist.
And she was so ballsy and so confident that these cops were going to be on her side, that they were going to defend her.
That is
because
crazy.
she's white, because
Well,
she's
I'm glad
a
they
judge.
stood up to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
that.
she lost her job.
That's good.
Yeah, she lost her job. Why would you say you're sober being racist? You can't be smart.
I'm gonna use that excuse. I have PTSD and it causes me to whoop your ass sometimes.
Yeah, apparently PTSD causes racism.
That's the most
You
crazy
know,
shit I've
apparently
ever heard.
PTSD. What did Roseanne Barr say? Her ambient or her sleep medication
Ambien.
caused her to be racist, and they came out and they were like, "Yeah, that's not a side effect of racism. I mean, of our medication. Racism is not a side effect. You're just racist."
The amount of excuses people make up is crazy.
Oh yeah, it blows my mind. The way people just.
Oh, if I say this, then it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. I have some exciting news.
What? You're pregnant?
Hell no, that's not exciting. We just talked about this. Y'all better stop. Take it back right now.
Okay, I take it back. I take it back.
I'm gonna go see Snow the Product.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I wanted to take Alex.
I posted it on my Facebook. I said, "Who wants to go with me?" Nobody said anything, and this is prior to me buying the ticket.
When
So,
did she post that?
like 2-3
Look, she's
weeks
looking
ago.
it up right now. She's like, when did she post
Look,
this?
you're gonna have to keep scrolling because it was like 2-3 weeks ago.
I think I remember that, and I was gonna tell you something about it, and then, but it's just not a good week. School starts this week.
I know it. It's
Wait,
literally
is she
on
coming this week?
Thursday.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's Dalen's first day of school, and it's on the Thursday. And I have to work on Friday. Like, all my appointments were already scheduled. But luckily, my first appointment's not till 12. So I was like, okay, I'm going to drink, but I'm just not going to get wasted. And
Where's she going? House of Blues?
no, she's at the factory in Deep Ellum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I'm jealous.
yeah, I was like,
you know, I
it's
love
gonna be
snow.
Dalen's first day of school. I blocked my whole day for his first day of school. I always did. With all my kids, I've always taken off for work their first day.
Mhm.
To walk him in, to pick him up, all that. So I was like, we're gonna pick him up, get him to my mom's, and I'm out. Y'all know Cindy. You know that's our girl crush. Like I freaking love.
I freaking
Snow.
love snow.
Like I just love her. So I'm excited to go. I was gonna do a meet and greet, but the meet and greet tickets were like $150 a piece, and I was like, maybe next time, not this time. We balling on a budget over here.
Yeah.
And I was telling my
The
husband,
tickets
I was
weren't
like,
that expensive either. They're
No.
like what, $25-$30?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling him, I was like, she likes to crowd surf, so hopefully we can get in there and she crowd surfs with us.
I love Snow the product. She's such a good like.
She's just really. Oh, did I tell you me and her have the same birthday?
No.
Yeah, we share the same birthday.
I did not know
She's
that.
my twin flame. She don't even know we're like connected. She just doesn't know. But I'm not her type.
Yeah, no, sorry, you're not
She-
Afro
No.
Latina.
No, yeah,
No,
that's her
and when
type.
I say she has a type,
Have you
She
seen her
definitely
new
does.
girlfriend?
She definitely
Looks
does.
just like
That's what
Juju.
Juju.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, she
And
has a
everyone-
type.
She was like, they don't look alike, and
But they do.
even the girls were like, we don't look alike. Y'all are damn near twins.
Yeah, they could be sisters at least.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she has a type. She definitely does. So
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. It's cool. We can be
But
friends.
speaking of babies, my little one he's 9. He's about to be 9, and he's starting to get like little blackheads on his nose. And so I was like, dude, you gotta like wash your face.
Bring
now.
him in for a
He's so
facial.
little.
I'll guide him. Aw. You should
He
take
was
care of his
like,
skin.
I don't remember how to use the cream you gave me. I'm like, what cream? And so he sends it to me
Aw.
because he's trying to keep up his
Well,
good.
my
skin.
son has, I guess you could say BFF, and it's a girl, and I'm just like, but I mean, I guess I don't know. He's 9. He's 9, and
And it begins, Cindy.
I know they play Roblox all the time, and they started like video chatting and stuff, and she will call him and text him throughout the day, and yeah.
Oh, it's
They're
serious.
friends.
All up in your arm.
Oh yeah, it's twisted. Okay.
He has a friend.
Yeah, he's got a friend, but don't tell him it's his girlfriend or nothing, because then he gonna get all kinds of.
He's gonna deny.
So we
Don't
just
you ever say
leave
that.
him alone. We just all right. I'm always like, watching,
Watch.
listening, and just like.
Do y'all remember Liam's girlfriend from like pre-K? The little girl.
I don't know.
The one that he would get mad if we didn't call her by Carmine.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You
I
had
don't
to.
remember that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Specifically, like, call her
Say
by
it.
Carmine.
Mhm.
It wasn't Carmen. It wasn't
Carmine?
Carmen. It was Carmine.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Get it right.
anytime he has little friends, I'm like, oh, is that your girlfriend? And he's like, no, Mom. I'm only with Carmine.
Oh.
Mind you, he hasn't spoke to this little girl in like 4 years.
They're
wait,
in a long
he still
distance
says that?
relationship.
Yes. He says that she has his heart. And I'm like, I need to
Wow.
find this little girl because
No, baby. I got your heart, and nobody
For
else will
you,
ever have it,
exactly.
okay?
Exactly.
this kid is loyal like no other. You haven't seen her since pre-K.
He said,
And
I'm
you're
holding
still-
on. It's okay. That's my true love.
It's been 5 years.
It'd be
That's what I was
crazy
kindergarten.
if they meet up, like, in middle school, high school,
Right?
and they...
Well, she's in Grand Prairie, so
Never know.
I don't know. I'm gonna
You
have to
never
find
know.
her mama. And she was this cutest little morenita Mexican girl, and her mom drove this big ass Hummer, like cartel style Hummer.
No.
And I was
Oh.
like, sir, you like them dangerous girls.
Right.
Uh-uh.
It was so funny, but now he's like, my heart belongs to Carmine. I'm like, sir, you haven't seen this girl in how long?
Leave
One-
him alone. At least you know he's loyal.
Right? He said, I ain't never gonna love again.
The other day, he dropped his phone like in between the wall and the bed, and he was on a call with her, and I didn't know it. He's like he was like calling me. He was upstairs, and so I had to go upstairs, and I was like, "Oh, baby," he says, "Mama, I dropped my phone and I can't get it. I need your help." And I was like, "Okay." So I go up there, and I hear somebody talking and in Spanish, and I'm like, "Who is that talking?" He's like, "Oh, that's Isabella," and I was like, "She speaks Spanish?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay." Little check. She little plus, some
Okay.
points there.
Watch them be the ones that like love forever.
Stop.
She
Like
said
no,
stop.
like those love stories where like they were best friends in elementary, middle
elementary.
school, and then in high school they fell in love and they got married and had like the best love story.
He's 9.
She said no.
No, he's 9.
She's like, stop it right now before I cut her completely off.
Make me go take
And
his
if he
phone.
asks why, I'd be like, blame it on Brittany.
Yeah, something like it's Brittany's fault. She said y'all are gonna have this.
Love story
Infinite
and
loves.
babies and no.
Yeah, no.
I was one of my clients. She's a real good friend of mine, and her son is having a baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she only has boys, just like I only have boys. And I looked at her and I go, "Do you realize you're on the dad side?" And she goes, "What?" And
Yeah.
I was like, "We're boy moms.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're the dad side of the family."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Oh my God."
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Why would you?" I was so excited. Now you just ruined it for me. I was like, "Yeah, that's how I felt when I realized that I'm on the dad side. That sucks. Let's get over here." I've never met anyone that is like, "Oh, you know, the dad side, the dad side." It's always like, the dad
The
side.
dad's side.
Yeah.
Except for my husband's case, you know, the dad side is they're the good side. They're the village. But I was like, damn, I'm on the dad side. Forever, I'm on the dad side. At least you got a daughter.
Yeah, but she's one, so I'm on the dad's side for a long
Yeah.
time. And if she has kids, I don't know. I don't know, this girl, yeah, she's a boy.
Well, she's
Oh!
surrounded by boys.
Yeah, we had to take her to the ER again. My daughter, let me tell
Why?
you guys.
What happened now?
So, Friday? Yeah, Thursday. My mom calls me and she's like, I think Illy hurt her wrist. She may have sprained it. But I'm like, what happened? And she's like, well, her and Dalen were wrestling. And then I heard her crying. And she was like, then I picked her up to change her diaper. And she's crying like in pain. She's like, she hasn't stopped crying for 30 minutes. And she's like, it's swollen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And I couldn't leave. Like, I had clients all day. I was like, okay, I was like, she needs to take a nap. She hasn't taken a nap. And she has me on FaceTime, like, and Illy's, like, fighting. She's crying, but she's closing her eyes. I was like, let her fall asleep. When she wakes up, then check her out. Okay. She's like, she texts me 5 minutes later. She's out. She's asleep. But she fell asleep, like, holding herself. I was like, oh, my gosh. She already went to the ER once this year, guys, for whatever the hell she did. Fractured what? What did she do? She did something. Anyways. Then she calls me like an hour or two later and was like, nope, I need someone to come pick her up and take her to the ER because she's still crying in pain. You can't even touch it. She doesn't want to move it, blah, blah. So I call my husband. I'm like, I need you to go get her, take her to the emergency room. So he does. Then I finally finished with my client and I'm like, I'm on my way because he's like, she keeps crying for you. She just keeps saying, Mama, I'm crying. Mama, I'm crying. I was like, okay, I'm coming. So I get there. They had just done the x-rays, so we're waiting. And she wouldn't even let me touch it or anything without crying. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then the doctor comes back and she's like, okay, her bones look good. There's nothing broken, fractured. She's good. And she's like, let me see her arm. So I'm holding her. And as soon as the doctor grabs her arm, she starts screaming. And she tries to reach for her. So I grab her other arm so I could hold it down so the doctor could look at it. Well, I'm trying to calm Illy down, and the doctor's messing with it. She's like, okay, so what happens is sometimes, the little kids are fragile, so when you pull them, you kind of pull them out of place. And she was like, I just popped it back in place. I was like, huh? She's like, I just popped it back in place. She's like, I felt it. She's like, I'm going to go get her some ibuprofen. By the time I come back, she should be good. And I'm like, okay. And
So
I kid you not, 2 minutes later, it was like nothing ever happened.
Be careful though, because once that happens, it's likely to happen again.
I know it's going to happen again.
Because
this is my daughter we're talking about.
My nephew, that recently happened to him, and I think it's popped out like 3 or 4 times since then. But after the second time going to the ER, the doctor was like, let me just show you how to pop it back in. And so now they're able to
I should have asked her because I know it's going to happen again.
That happened to Levi. We were at the movies and Alex had one hand, I had the other. He dropped his weight and popped his elbow, and he was like screaming in pain. I had to leave the movies, and the doctor looked at him, and she felt around, and she goes, "Oop." And I was like, "What'd you do?" And she was like, "It was popped out of place." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
But
and I was like, girl, they're going to call CPS on us because you done had 2 ER visits in the last 6 months and none of our boys have ever had this. Can we get your life together, please? And then the nurse was like, she has brothers. It's going to happen again. I was like.
And they know the difference of a wild child and a beaten.
But poor Dalen, he was like, I broke my sister. And I was like, yeah, you broke her. Stop handling her so rough.
Poor baby.
She's around, but she's going to be a tough cookie, though.
Yeah, no,
because she's
is.
around all
That's why
boys.
I said she's not a girl. She's a boy. It's fine. She's a boy.
She's going to be a tomboy.
She's going to be like Stella. Stella was the same way.
Yeah. So.
Same way.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So I'm still a boy mom.
Even though you have a little girl.
You're still on the boy side.
So, Miss Brittany, what's been going on with you? You have anything new going on?
You can kind of do a quick recap of you since the last time you came.
Nobody could
hear you.
So no longer at the school, finished my cosmetology.
Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am.
I just need to go take my test whenever I decide that I want to carve out some time for that because I'm a mom.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, everything's been good. We finally got Alex's mamalona from El Paso, so he's happy with that. And then just work. It's been picking up, and sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. But then I look back at the days that I don't have any clients, and I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, it balances out.
I'm thankful for the days that I'm busy.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been good. It's been busy. Ruben came out for a week this summer, and he enjoyed it, and it's just been good.
The boys enjoyed it, having him there. That's good. That's good. I know. I haven't come to see you recently. I've been doing them by myself. I don't know if they're just. They're just.
I see the whole.
Don't call me
look
out.
at this.
She said, "Look at this."
Okay, but how are we gonna have a nail test? And
Hey, she doesn't have any nails either.
I feel like I'm getting in trouble. I'm sorry. How am I gonna be here?
None of us have
Oh, by the way, you're doing a house visit, so
Right?
surprise!
Surprise! I hope you brought your stuff, because
I did one the other day.
did you really?
Yes. So one of my good friends from El Paso moved to Greenville.
Mm-hmm.
And she's terrified of traffic. She's from El Paso. I mean, y'all know, I didn't drive for a year and a half when I first moved here. I don't know if y'all remember, but Alex had to drive me everywhere. While she's in that same phase of like, I'm not driving.
Because Dallas traffic is crazy.
Yeah. So I went and I did a mobile service for her, and you know, she loved them. She was so happy, and it was fun. But me and mobile,
Yeah,
That's
a lot.
That's gotta be hard.
I forgot things at my house, and then on the way back, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot things at her house.
I
So
can imagine.
yeah, no, man.
Well, even just coming over here to do the podcast, I have to make sure that, you know, I've got everything, because how many times when I were doing it at my house, you would forget your headphones.
And I'll have to come back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, luckily we
Okay,
don't
but
live
you
far.
were like a street away. This is
I know.
That's true. That's true.
It was horrible. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind being forgetful if I was down
A
the
street away.
Yeah, but I mean, I left a box of standing bands at her house, and I was like, I'm not going back. I'm not driving an hour and 15 minutes for a box of standing bands. I'm going to the supply store to buy more.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happening. But it was fun. It was nice catching up with her, and I just do not like being mobile. It's not my...
I did it also, like, when I first started doing brows, I was trying to please everybody and build my clientele, and I did that for, like, a few months, maybe 2 or 3. I didn't do it long, and that's a hell no. Like, it's too much.
You get burnt out.
Yeah. Having to carry all your stuff, get all your stuff, make sure you have all your stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. Hell no.
One of my clients yesterday was like, Brittany, do you remember when, because we were talking about my pricing and how I haven't gone up in pricing since 2019. I haven't gone up. And she was like, okay, but can we go back to like when you were off of Polo? Those prices? She goes, remember when y'all were doing, when you would do like $30 full sets? And I was
Oh
like,
my
hell
gosh,
no, I ain't
no.
doing no $30.
You spend
I was
that in
like,
just
no.
supplies,
Yeah,
probably.
I was like, I cannot. There's no way. I mean, I remember being booked. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was booked 8 clients a day, 7 days a week.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Because of how low my prices were. And yeah, I was making decent money. I was making about $1,300 to $1,500 a week, but it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It was not worth my back. It was not worth the time away from my kids. I was like, I will never go that low again.
Well,
Never.
and being that you at that time were at home, it's still, people don't realize just because you're working at home, you're working. Like, you're not able to just do whatever. And I mean, especially if you have a client there, you can't just get up and do whatever just because you're at home. Don't mean that your kids aren't missing out on
Speaking
time.
of working from home, you haven't seen my new setup.
I have not.
You have. I don't think you have either.
What? What am I missing?
My new setup. I have a new pedicure chair.
No.
You know, Bob the Builder over there built me a platform.
She said Bob the
for it.
Builder.
There was a lot. There's a lot of different things in there.
Well, I'm definitely coming to see you. Because we're going to San Antonio for Dia de los Muertos, and you
Okay.
know I gotta have my Day of the Dead nails. So I'll definitely be coming to see you in October. In between now and then, probably not, because I got tamale orders. I got tamales to make. Anytime when I get home, I'm probably gonna get some meat together and start getting stuff together so I can make tamales
extra
tomorrow.
hot for me.
Yes,
I need
extra
like
hot
2
for Brittany.
orders.
Okay, 2 dozen
Yes.
hot for Brittany.
2.
Got you.
Tina's
Got you.
like, you keep them over there.
So
They were good, but yeah, it was, no.
yeah, Tina got 1 dozen of the hot, and she was like, they was good, but too
I think
hot
I
for
was
me."
the only one that ate them because I like hot. I can tolerate more than anybody, but it was still hot. I was like, yeah, no, those are good, but no, thank you.
Yeah,
No, those didn't last the night. And I think you gave us like 2 dozen.
I think so. Yeah,
And I don't think they last the night.
because your kids eat it too,
Yeah,
right?
they love 'em.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, no.
My kids, they'll eat the tomato sauce at the Mexican restaurants that they didn't got no chile in it. They'll eat that. That's it.
No, the
Not
boys
even
are like,
both of them, just one
these
of
are
them. Like
good.
that.
They're yummy. Tamales. And I'm just like,
That's funny.
But yeah, so I'll be making more tamales this week.
Well, I'll see you soon. My niece, she's 9, I think, or she's gonna be 9. And every time we see each other, she's like, "Let me see your nails. Let me see your nails." She always wants to see my nails. And the last time she seen them was on 4th of July, but they were my birthday nails. And her birthday is coming up the first week of September. And she has been calling me and texting me every week, sending me ideas. Can we get our nails done together? I'm like, as long as your mom and dad are okay, I'm like, sure, we can do like a manicure or something on you. And she's like, first of all, y'all gonna have to hold up on TikTok. Let me show you what this girl sent me. Mind you, like I said, she's like 8 or 9.
You're gonna have to send me the picture so I
This
can
is
post
what
it.
she sent me that she wants.
9?
She's 9.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I said, yeah, that's cute. I'll get that.
Not
And
that
you can
lady.
get the color.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, right. Your dad will kill me if I show back up with you with those nails.
There was a lady who messaged me, and her daughter was 9, and she was like, how much for a full set for my 9-year-old? And I said, a full set of acrylic? And she said, yeah. And I was
No
like,
way.
She's 9. And she goes, well, she's gotten it before. And I was like, that's all fine and dandy.
She can go back to where she got it before.
But at 9 years old, the products that we use, just because she hasn't had a reaction yet, doesn't mean that when I do them, she's not going to have one.
That's too much of a liability for you.
Yeah, and she was just like, oh, well, other places do it. Well, go back to those other places.
A lot of
I'm not
places do
doing
things
it.
that they're not supposed
I'll
to.
do gel.
Wait,
but-
so are you able to create her like a press-on set?
Yeah,
Maybe I can do that for her.
yeah, a press on.
Yeah,
is
no,
fine,
I
but it
wouldn't get
comes
her
out,
nails done
you
like
know,
that. But when she sent me
put it
that, I'm
on-
like, girl, just calm it down a little
Yeah,
bit.
we can use those little sticky tabs.
Yeah.
But I was like,
No, ma'am.
who's getting their 9-year-olds full set? Jail.
You'd be surprised.
Straight to jail. Because 9?
You would be surprised.
Like,
I have seen TikToks of little kids getting their nails done.
I mean, I have clients who their daughters waited until their 15th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And on their 15th birthday, they're like, I'm 15, you can't tell me no more. Like,
Well, there's a lot of girls who get them done like for their quinceañera and
Yeah.
whatnot.
and
15
I'm just like,
is a lot
9?
different than 9.
Yeah, no, 9 is
Like,
a whole.
And
Yeah.
that's my cutoff is 15. I'm sorry, but I'm not doing a full set on a 9-year-old.
No.
I'll do some builder gel. We
Yeah.
can grow out their nails, but I'm not doing no full set on a 9-year-old.
No,
That's
not a full
crazy.
acrylics.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but so she wants me because she called me. When I tell you, it sounded so grown. She was like, okay, so like, do you have a salon? Because I don't have a salon and I don't know where we can go. And she was like, the one near my house, like, you have to be a VIP. I said, girl, we VIP with my girl. She said, oh, okay. I said, I got you. Don't worry about it.
She wants the VIP.
She wants a
Okay.
VIP service. I was like, I got you. Don't worry about it.
I did that
Better-
for my niece. She came in from El Paso.
Have her some virgin
and
drinks.
I did like
Right?
the
A virgin
pedicure.
mimosa, just
Mhm.
it's just orange juice in a glass.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I did
With
that.
some red food coloring.
Yeah,
some
my niece
sparkling.
had her little Capri Sun, and the lights were down low, and she was just relaxing on her iPad, getting a pedicure. And I guess when she went home, her dad kept texting Alex and was like, she will not stop. That her tia gave her the princess treatment, and I was
Aww.
like, okay, but it's cute. Like a
That's what I'm gonna
pedicure
have
is
to do.
nice, but no.
No, not
Yeah,
full
no.
acrylics.
We'll do some press on.
Yeah.
With some press on.
No, I'm not about to send her home with no acrylics. Then I have to hear it. You should know. Nope. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. So tell everybody where you're taking appointments at. Where are you located? Where can they find you?
I am located in Duncanville, Cedar Hill, right there. I take appointments all day long. I have a website that you can find my hours, my pricing. I have Instagram. Let me show y'all. Because what are we doing? Nails by Brit. That's my Instagram.
Nails by Brit. Is that your website as well? Nails by Brit?
No, my website is The Nails by Brit .as.me.
Okay.
So it's a booking site.
Okay. Cool.
But the link is on my Instagram.
Right. Okay. I will put a link to all your stuff on our post, our TikTok post and stuff. I'll link you. That way they can find you, make an appointment. If you don't know already, Miss Brittany is the official nail tech of the Boss Up NT podcast show.
Yes.
She has been our nail tech for many a years, both mine and Tina's. Nobody else touches my nails except for me and Brittany.
And this is before they even knew each other.
Right.
We only know each other because of Brittany. So this podcast would not be coming to you if it wasn't for Brittany. So thank you, Brittany. All right, guys. Are we at time? All right. I think we're at time.
Your salon.
Yeah, I can really quick before we end it.
I know Brittany was like, "Where have I been? The new products, new salon. What's going on?"
Okay, yeah. So, are you out of CMOS?
I am.
You're out. You're officially
Well,
out.
no, I still have a little bit in there.
But you're almost out.
I'm almost out.
Okay, I have CMOS. It's my new product. It has 92 of your daily essential vitamins that the doctor says you need every day. It helps with metabolism, your immune system. It helps with your gut health. It gives you energy. It helps with like your hair, skin, nails. It's just really, it's all the vitamins that you need. The only thing is you cannot be allergic to seafood. If you are, you can't take it. But it does not have a fishy taste. Does not have a fishy smell.
Nope.
It's just like applesauce. A spoon of applesauce a day. I haven't been taking it because I gave my last jar away, but I have a new shipment coming in soon, probably within the next week or two. But it's great. I can tell the difference when I don't take it. I feel like sluggish versus when I do take it. I was comparing it to like, I'm a Red Bull person. I love Red Bulls. I drink my Red Bulls. I gotta have my Red Bulls. That or coffee. It gives you energy, but not like a Red Bull or not like an energy drink where you're like,
Jittery.
okay, let's go. And then you crash.
Mm-hmm.
So it just keeps you going. It keeps you at a certain level where you just don't feel sluggish. To me, it made me feel thirsty all the time, but I'm not a big water drinker. So to me, that's one of the other things I noticed. But that's where it helps with your weight loss because it makes you want to drink water all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good. What else? I now offer brow lamination. I've been doing lashes. Now, you guys, I've only told everybody I'm only booking family and friends right now for lashes because it takes me a little bit to get through them. So you'll have to be patient with me if you want your lashes done because I'm not going to be as quick as an experienced lash artist, but I'm getting there.
I need my brows juicy. I've been growing them out.
I got you.
So
I need to book my touch up.
Yes.
I do.
They're looking crazy.
And I'm soon to be adding body contouring. I've already taken the training. I know how to do it. I just gotta get money to buy the machine. So yeah, book these appointments so I can get this machine so I can do body contouring also.
Always takes money to make money.
I know. I can do that too. But I'm located in Grand Prairie off of 20 and Beltline. Beltline and Pioneer. If you know that area, that's where I'm at. If you know where Rio Bravo is, I'm across the street. That's where I'm at. But we're going to be having a soft grand opening soon. We're working on that. So stay tuned for that.
Yay. Well, congratulations.
Huh?
And now I'm caught up.
Yes, and now you're caught up.
Yes.
I really was like, wait, hold on. What is going on here?
What did
I'm
I
like,
I don't
this.
get online for 2 days and all of a sudden you have a business and you're selling CMOS and I'm like, wait.
I didn't know about these products. Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's been a headache, but thank you. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited to finally get here. How long have I been talking about this, Brittany? Like forever.
Oh my gosh. For the
I'm
last
always like,
few
okay, I'm going to
years.
do it. Okay, I'm not doing it. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about doing it now. Okay, I have it. I've had the name registered for like probably 2 years, maybe 3. The business name with.
Yeah, because I remember at one point you were like, I'm doing it.
I went and registered the business name and all that, and that's as far as I got.
It's
So,
okay, you're there now.
Yeah, when me and my friend were like, okay, let's open it together. I was like, I already got the name. Don't worry about it. It's registered with the city. It's registered with the state. I got it. She was like, oh, okay. I was like, just bring yourself. Come on, I got it. I was like, I already, because I started buying stuff slowly. So when it was time to open, I would have. So I was like, I got this, I got this, I got that. She was like, okay, so what do I need? I'm like, you bring whatever you need for your services, and we're good to go.
So what does she do?
She's a licensed SD, so she does. But her main thing is facials. Y'all, let me watch my words. I don't hate facials, but they're not my favorite thing to do. I can do them. Yeah, I mean, I can do them. Like, I've done it for my mom. Like, if y'all want a facial, I'll do it. But it's not one thing I'm like, hey, come get your facial. I'll do it. Like, no, you got it, homegirl.
I really enjoyed doing facials when I was in cosmetology school.
No,
I liked doing them.
I mean, I like it because it's calm.
It's very soothing.
Yeah, but it's just like, come on, let's do something else.
You need some excitement.
Yeah. Are we done yet? Do you feel good? Does your face feel good? Okay, great. Come on.
Let's go do your lashes now.
You want a tattoo?
I'm gonna have to take Levi.
Yes,
That
I'll
way, he's so health conscious.
Mhm.
Like, he drinks so much water and he likes to eat healthy. And now with
that's
like these
good.
little blackheads coming up, he's like, Mom, like, what do I do?
Hold on really quick. We are really pushing time. But did you know too much water is not good for you?
Yeah.
Because Layla, my bonus daughter, she actually got sick
Mhm.
from drinking too much water. And they were like, slow down on the water and change your water. They told her to stop drinking bottled water because she was getting all the nastiness from the plastic. And they said drink filter water and slow down on how much water you're drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was sick for a long time and she thought she just had a cold. And then I think one of her sisters at her mom's house had COVID or something. And so she just thought she just couldn't get rid of it. And then her stomach started hurting her. And when her mom took her to the doctor, they're like, yeah, it's the water consumption and the plastic water bottles. So slow down on the water intake, drink filtered water, and no more water bottles.
Yeah.
I don't drink
Crazy.
water bottles
Everything
really.
poisons us.
Me either. I mean, I
drink more
do, but I
filtered water
don't.
Than anything.
I have to have ice in my water. I can't drink room temperature
See, I
water.
like room temperature water.
She's not a water drinker.
No, it has to be ice cold. Like, yeah, no, don't
Yeah.
drink room temperature water. You know the movie Signs,
Mm-hmm.
where all her glasses of water, she's like, it's contaminated. I feel the same way. If it's like warm, I'm like, it's contaminated. It's too hot now. It has germs in it, and just no, it has bacteria. It grew bacteria because it's too hot. Like,
It's too hot. All right,
I
guys.
need ice
I
cold
think
water.
we're pushing time, so we're gonna go ahead and end on that.
yes.
note. Be sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of it. Boss Up and Tea, and please be sure to follow Miss Brittany, Nails by Brit. And we will
Leave us 5 stars.
Yes, listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcast, and we will catch you guys next week.
Bye.